got shot in the eye. Right in the eye. That's so rude. What the heck? And the mouth? They were trying to kill me. Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Today I went and got some netherite for my helmet and for the rest of my tools as well. So we are all netherited up again, which is very good. And today I think I want to work on some more farms. Like last time we made the mud farm, but this time I want to make a red flower dye farm and try and figure out if I can get a blue flower dye farm because I really need the dye. I'm using so much purple stuff in this build, and I really want to continue working on this magic abyss layer, and I've made quite a bit of progress, so you can start to see the fog effect down there, but I really want to get it finished off, and I feel like I'm really close, but just not. It takes so much glass, it takes so much dye, it takes so much of everything really, that it's just taking a really long time. And I have been thinking recently that I do want to add a few more of these around where maybe like, I don't know, like cracks that come out where you can kind of see into the layer below. And it's this like magic abyss thing, and that there's some kind of power coming from the ground, I guess. I just want to make it feel more integrated because at this moment I really feel like this feels really, really separate from the stuff around like the farmland. Like there's nothing here that implies this is happening. So maybe I can add a few spots of magic being used around here, or maybe there's some kind of other holes, I guess, that opened up when the explosion happened. I don't really know yet. I haven't quite figured it out, but I do want to have more implied magic in the area of the farmland because this is filled with so much magic, or it's planned to be, and I just feel like I need to integrate that into the other areas as well. So I'm going to do some thinking on that and try and figure out what I might be able to do to integrate it. In the meantime, I am going to work on farming some blue and red dye because I'm desperate. I desperately need it. I have bought out all of the blue flowers in the shopping district, so I can't rely on that anymore. I have to go eat it myself. So let's get started with that. So I started off with looking for a spot to build the flower farm. I wanted a place that had both blue and red flowers, and I tried this spot, but it actually wasn't big enough for the farm, so I had to go off and look for a different spot, which I found relatively easily just over in this corner, which was perfect because it's out of the way of any build plans and I can terraform without worrying about it. I did have to spend some time moving all of these zombie villagers, and while I was at it, I just decided to move them all. So throughout these clips, you'll see me kind of going back and forth between building the farm and moving the zombie villagers at night. That way they didn't, burn in the sun. I was definitely really excited to take this building that I put in at the very beginning of my time on the server because it just wasn't working and my vision has changed so much since then. I'm really glad to have moved all those villagers out of the way. And I also got rid of this rail that's been bothering me for weeks now because I'm no longer moving the villagers into the marketplace at the moment. So it doesn't need to be there. So it got removed. Then I had a mishap as I was breaking these composters where a villager and a zombie villager got out. I tried to dig him a hole. I tried to get him into a spot where he would stop burning. I panicked the whole time, and well, he didn't make it. But that's okay. I need to breed up villagers again anyways. So I just captured the other guy, took him back, and didn't lose any sleep over it. I used the boat and flying technique, I don't know what else to call it, to move most of these zombie villagers and villagers into the places that they needed to go. And basically, I built some dirt huts by the docks for the fishermen villagers, and I put the farmer villagers in the windmill. Oh, I also moved the blacksmiths into the area that is going to be the Old Town District, but a lot of the villager moving got cut because it was just so long and tedious, and I didn't really feel like that was entertaining to watch in this video, so most of the villager moving just got cut, but I promise they all got moved, and most of them were moved safely. Alright, so here is the flower farm, and I set up this little composter for all the flowers that I don't need to just be composted, and the seeds as well. So I'll turn it on. It's really loud. I'll run away. But there it goes. And I'll just let it run until it runs out of bone meal. I don't know how much is in there. By the way, this farm design was by CollabCraft on YouTube. Okay, it's finished. It makes a lot of flowers, and most of them are not red or blue flowers, but that's okay. I feel like I get enough for what I'm doing, and since it does make a bunch of extra flowers, I can just turn those into bone meal and recycle them back into the farm. So I'm pretty happy with it. We've got lots of blue and red flowers, and now I don't have to go collect a bunch of lapis or go miles away to bone meal a bunch of blue flowers. I can just have them here at home. So that's super great. I'm really happy with it. So unfortunately I didn't provide any context for this before I just started working on it, but these are the placements for the rifts that I want to put in. And I actually decided to build these two on livestream. So that will be linked on my vods channel if you're interested in going to watch it. And my vods channel is linked in my YouTube bio. But this is a project I probably will be keeping mostly on stream, which I'll mention again later, so I won't go too much into that. And here are the riffs that I worked on the live stream. I've got this one and the one on the other side. I think they turned out really cool. I'll give you kind of an above view in a moment, but let me run over to see this one. Here, this one is too. I really like how they turned out. I think they look so cool. I really thought on stream I was going to be able to finish all of them, but I severely underestimated the amount of materials I was going to need and how long it was going to take. I streamed for 3 hours and only got these 2 done, but I do think they look so cool. And I think once they're around the map a little more, like in the farm area and Old Town and stuff like that, I think it's really gonna feel like there's magic everywhere in this world and not just in a few select areas. So those might be something I work on only on live streams because there's something kind of easy that I can just chat with you guys and hang out on stream. So if you want to catch my live streams, I'm planning to be streaming on Sundays. I think the times will vary, but I will definitely make sure to post a schedule for my live stream on my page. So you should see it pop up the day before or the day of what time and when I will be streaming and probably what I'll be doing. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the live streams. I'm really excited to start live streaming. I think it'll be really fun to be able to actually talk to you guys like one-on-one. So yeah, please tune in for those if you are interested. However, I do think that is where I'm going to call it for today. I have made quite a bit of progress, I think, on bringing more magic to the other areas. I'm very excited to continue to work on these rifts and get them implemented, as I think they're just going to add that little bit more magic into everywhere that this place really needs. And I'm also super excited to have a flower farm. This makes my life so much easier, and I'll be able to produce purple dye so much faster now. So yeah, I am really happy with how this base is going and where it's heading. So stay tuned to see how it turns out. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like as it really helps me out, and subscribe if you're new. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.